Welcome to Elecrow table about the Smart Home Kit. Today we'll show you how to make a smart watering system for your plants. First of all, you'll need a kit that will include the switch, the Elecrow Smart Pump shell, the Arduino, the DC power supply, the pump, the soil sensors, and 5-meter long pipe for the water. So let's begin. First, before we will start to construct our kit, make sure you uploaded the code into the Arduino chip or Arduino if you have one. We will put the code inside our table as well. After that, the second step will be to connect the head to your Arduino or Arduino board. Make sure to connect it softly because it's very sensitive. Alright, as you see, we connected the shell to the Arduino board. The next step will be to connect the switch. Using this switch, we will be able to control 4 plants, each one individually. We'll connect it by connecting it here. Make sure it's on the right side. That's it, connected. After we finish connecting the switch, the next step will be connecting the smart pump. The smart pump will connect right here in this small connection. Make sure that you see there is another 6 connections that we will use them for the sensors. So the pump is the one on the top right here. Alright, we connected the pump. After connecting the pump, we'll move to the sensors. You'll have 4 humidity sensors, 4 soil sensors, 1 for each plant. We'll take 1 to start with. They are quite long, so you can reach any flower you need. Even if they are at pretty far distance, you can still reach it. We'll use the first connection, A0, which is right here, the first one. We'll connect it to. And make sure that you know the order. If it's A2, it will control the first one. If it's the second one, control the second one. If it's the third one, control the third one, and so on. That's the order we're using. After connecting the first sensor, you might want to connect the rest. So just grab over the other 3. 1. And the last one here. As you can see, we have another place for 2 sensors. You can use them for other purposes, for example, humidity sensor or rain sensor. You can choose for your own project what would you need. The next step will be to connect the humidity sensors right into the plants. So as you can see, we have 4 plants here, so we'll connect 1 to each one. One will go here. Another one will go here. Circle. Will go there. And the last one will go here. So the next step will be to connect the pipe. As I told you, you'll get 5 meters long pipe, and you will need to cut it into 6 pieces. One for each part in the switch. and another 2 for the pump. So we'll go by connecting the pump first. One goes for the water source right here. And one will go for the switch. As you can see, now we need to connect another 4 from the switch to our plants. Alright, so we have 4 connected. Now we'll need to put them on the plant. 1 to here. Another one goes to this one. Here. After connecting the pipes, the last step will be to connect the power supply. Note that the power supply is 12-volt supply that can supply enough power for both the Arduino and our shell. Also, it cannot provide the power for the switch, which requires 12 volts, and for the pump, which requires 12 volts. The shell will split the power into the Arduino board, so we don't need to connect both of them. So make sure not to connect the Arduino when you connect this one. Wire it right here, and you're ready to go to power up. If the board still doesn't power up, make sure the switch is clicked. There is a button right here, make sure you click it, and then it should be on and working. Thank you for watching the answer table, and we hope you enjoy.